Okay, so where are we going next? So we finished all of the Lake City Aldavir ones, so that means that we can start doing this Atlante the Precise. Valerian sought to help devour. Oh, this is the Dark Elf's partner, right? Yeah. Dark Elf partner lady. Wasteless Canyon, destroyed ruins. All right, let's go talk to the haughty elf, shall we? I should also see if I can level up. You know, after the frustration that was the first boss that we fought today, I'm kind of glad that that last boss wasn't too bad. Okay. Don't have anything special here. And I do not have enough to level up. Okay. That's what we were checking. So, hello, Miss Dark Elf Lady.
You need to find her. And
ma'am, dinner and drinks and meat of the Dark Elf.
If you see any, please bring them back.
Yeah, sorry. I had to ban it because people would come in and call me an elf constantly. I'm a cat girl. I know that my ears are not on the top of my head. I'm sorry. It makes no anatomical sense for them to be up there. There's no bones up there to be able to hear. So my ears are in the correct place. Young Portmaster, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, tell me about Atlante.
Atlante is one of my most trusted spirits. She was legendary. No one stood a chance against her when she had her spear in her hand.
Why would they say elf? I could tell just from looking at you, you aren't an elf. Because they see the long ears and they don't, like, normally you can't see that I have a tail. So they're like, oh, you're like a feral, you know, wood elf or something. And I'm like, no, I'm a cat girl. And I have to explain it. But I think it also helps if I'm wearing my other outfit because that's less distinctly, I don't know. Whatever.
But that Reaper is a different class of opponent. It devours souls without hesitation.
You initially made the mistake, yeah.
With a hunger that is never satisfied.
I'm cat girl. They're not seeing the fur in the ears? Exactly.
It hungered for Atlante's power and attacked.
But I ended up having to ban the word for it is all. Because it just happened enough that I was like, alright, I'm done answering this stupid question. Oh god damn it, we gotta fight one of these guys. Ah, my timing was off. Yeah, I can do that move too, buddy. Alright, I need to heal. Ow, okay. God. I have to make this man and Monster Hunter Wilds and finally learn how to use a greatsword. Mayhappeth. Oof. I hate this. This one particular enemy is so frustrating for some reason. Okay. Kill? Kill. Perfect, okay. No, you stay down. Okay, so those... Interesting. Alright. We're learning, chat. So some of the pots explode. Monster Hunter scares you? Why does Monster Hunter scare you? Enemies with attacks that might as well proclaim dear grid coordinates and no iframes. I'm not that good. This game is extremely frustrating. I'm just gonna put it out there. This game has made me rage a lot. I have been tempted to throw my controller. I have resisted, but I have been tempted. No, I need you. Okay, he's actually dead. Okay. You voted the greatsword in world because it's just clunky. I mean, I'm a Swax user. I like using the switch axe personally. Wait, was there even a reason to come over here? There's just like a little dead end. What the fuck? Look, explosive. There's just a little dead end. Nope. Nope. Ah. If you could stop hitting me in the middle of my heals, that would be great. You damage gaming harder precisely once due to gamer rage. You're playing Cave Story and a boss's corpse lands on you, killing you, sending you back to the start of an insanely massive and long arena. I have only... Good luck, Sabzi. I have only had, like, a true gamer rage moment, once. Oh, I see. The pots can throw them around. That's good to know. I was playing a game called Skullgirls, which, if you don't know, is a fighting game that came out in like 2009, 2010. And all of the characters in it are melee, right? All the characters in Skullgirls are melee characters, except for the final boss. That's okay. You don't have to like it. I'm just telling a story. So anyway, the final boss is, she has this attack. Ow, okay, I'm gonna die. She has this attack where she shoots... One second. She shoots like a line of skulls across the map. You know, there's a whole bunch of skulls that she launches across the map. And if they hit you, they can knock you back into other, like, into the skulls. So it's entirely it's entirely possible to be in a situation where you get hit with a skull and then get knocked backwards into the same skull, which then knocks you back. This is so fucking stupid. That knocks you back into the same skull, that knocks you back into the same skull, and then you just die. And there's no real way to deal with it. And it pissed me off so much that I threw my controller across the room and broke a glass that was sitting on the TV's, it wasn't really entertainment, like the little table the TV was on. I was so mad. That was like the only time I've ever done something like that. And that was like, you know, 15 years ago, so. I don't like being angry at video games because I know that, like, yelling about shit can sometimes... Oh, I completed a thing for that. Hold on. What did we get here? Without taking damage. Wow. Amazing. You know what? I'm gonna go kill these guys real fast. Just in case. I've gotten mad at video games. Like, I've yelled at video games since then, but I don't, like, get mad and throw things because I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean, chat? No, nobody likes that guy. Okay, I need to equip. Never mind. I don't have the thing I was going to equip. But yeah, I try my best not to be a rage gamer anymore. Alright, we're gonna see if, okay, we got it. Executioner set, interesting. I know that, like, being angry at video games scares people, so I do get mad at video games, but I try not, like, I try to be analytical about it, or at least be a little bit funny about it, because I don't want to just yell and scream. I don't think that that's necessarily a healthy way to handle shit, you know? So I try not to. Am I successful all the time? Absolutely not, but I try. I try my best, chat. I'm angry at it. Alright, well, now we know that that's there. Now I have to do this shit again. Dude. Okay. Blue crystal dual wield. Why does this game... Good night, take care of yourselves, never accept the premise of assholes. Exactly. Have a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't grab that. Oops. I get an extra heal! That's so huge. Anyway, yes, go get some rest. Have a good night, or day, or afternoon, or whatever time zone it is for you. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. Good, we got it. And there's another one of those to smash. Perfect. Okay, well. Oh, hey, that was the only soulstone in this area. Very good, very good, very good. Now, what do we have here? Fugitive mage set. Okay. We're getting all the goodies at least. Let's see what's down here. I'm gonna top off. Kind of sucks having to deal with two of those at the same time, but it's fine. It's fine. What do you got for me? Another tearstone shard. This looks like a big area. Why was there only one? Alright, you know what? We're actually not going to go here just yet. We are going to double back because I want to see what's over this way. Okay, so this is a dead end, but let's see what was up the stairs. Just in case. My gamer senses are saying that this is a dead end. Great. Okay, hold on. Have a good night, Dorkane. appreciate you hanging out. Stupid undead motherfuckers. Okay. Dealt with. Alright. My gamer, since you're not going to bed yet, well, have a good whatever time zone it is for you. If you are going to head off. And, like, maybe, you know, get to sleep and all. I appreciate you hanging around. Okay, so since we did the back way... Ah, look at that. There's a heal right here. Nice. Necromancy Research Journal.
No lapo.
Cursed Clown King. The Clussy.
Cursed Clown King just followed.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you unfollow me for that, I understand and I wouldn't blame you. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm gonna take a drink. Hold on. Honka honka. Oh my god. Ow, ow. I've been sitting for too long. My butt hurts. Okay. Welcome in. Necromancy Research Journal 1, an excerpt from one of Balerian's research records. By going through the tomes as I managed to sneak out of Ozma's library, I uncovered quite a few stories about that Reaper. Apparently, it devoured the souls of an entire village, along with other ghosts to grow stronger. They say its tomb is somewhere here in Rephilim. The idea that it might be right here is honestly thrilling.
We know of this Reaper. Its existence is a threat to the Netherworld. We must stop it.
Hey, same, mine hurts too. It's just because I've been sitting for too long, you know? I've been sitting still, and so, you know, like, I'm all stiff. I gotta get a little bit loosey-goosey, you know? I gotta wiggle my hips around a schmidgenal. Okay, wait, did we find... I think we found all the Jarlings. Also, what level are we now? 106? Okay. You sit too much, you might need to stretch. Yeah. How goes the battle? It was lurking but didn't get to hit follow yet. It was doing some stuff. That's okay. This game is so incredibly frustrating all of the goddamn time. So, you know, it's... Ow. Ah, there was the Jarling. Dirt of the Prophecy, Old Lion, who kept wolves at bay. What? Dude. The number of times where I hit the block button and it just doesn't do is so frustrating. And stay down, you skeleton. Oh my god. If it gives me one more dual wield, I will scream. Okay, Mr. Jarling, go back to dungeon. Okay, so that should be all of the Jarlings in this area, because there's usually only one. Yep. Ah, fuck. You gotta get this game eventually. It is certainly one of the games of all time. I can tell you that much. Certainly one of the games of all time. Playing Monster Hunter Wilds and recently Soulframe? Oh. I mean, I like Souls-likes, but this game just feels frustrating. And, like, we've talked about this a couple of times, but it definitely feels like every single boss fight, and even a lot of the normal enemies, it's like, what if we made this really difficult and then we added one additional mechanic to it? So everything feels really fair until you get to, like, the boss that can heal. And then it's like, oh, so you've got extra bullshit going on. That was kind of funny, at least. And then you run into this shit. Like, why? This is just a normal hardness artificially inflated by a lot. These Souls like should feel like it's an effort and challenging, but not to the point. The number. So okay. We did the math on this. If you've played a lot of Souls like, you're probably familiar with the final boss of Elden Ring's DLC, right? The final boss of Elden Ring's DLC has 46,000 HP. The third boss of this game has 2 phases. The first phase has 40,000 HP. The third boss. And he has 2 health bars. Now, granted, the damage scaling is a little bit different, but we did a thing earlier. We did the math. A random side boss in the second third of... You guys are seeing me press the button, right? In the second third of the game was a 5.5 minute fight. And that motherfucker could heal. Like, this is just some random fucking mook. I'm fucking spamming this goddamn button. This is just some random asshole. Why? I apologize for getting so loud. I feel like I'm making less progress each time. And he's got a fucking debuff. Hold on, I can't read chat while this is going on, I'm sorry. That was close. Dude, fuck off! Fucking hell. This is a random fucking enemy. These bosses had in common, remember challenges, if you like Bale, there's just infinite stamina and spam. The number of times that I've fought a boss that's like a humanoid boss, and they have a stamina bar, and they just like heal their stamina through your attacks, instead of the way that all of the other monsters do, where if you hit them, it stops the stamina regen for a few seconds, and just watching me wail on an enemy and they still end up with full stamina. The number of times where I've gotten a boss to have 1 pixel of stamina left, and then my attack goes straight through their body. Like, we have watched the sword go through their waist and miss them. Magically. Is like, what the fuck? And then they get all their stamina back, and I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess. Also, look at this. Might as well heal. Yeah, the NPC is absolutely cheap. And these are all... No. Dude! Alright, I'm done. I'm done. We're just running past it. I don't care anymore. I don't even want to fight him. I just want to be done. Give it a second to get stamina, but nope. Grab whatever this is. I don't care anymore. This is excellent design. You can see that I'm having a lot of fun. I cannot use the fucking thing during battle. God fucking damn it. Anything up here? Oh, there's a chest. Let me see if I can get him far enough away that I can run back. Okay, let's see if I can't get far enough away from them that it counts it as me being able to use the damn thing. Fuck! Just need to get up here. Ow. Let me run, please. Fuck! No, but that's the thing is, I am meant to fight everything in this. The number of times I've tried to run past something, and that shit has gotten me fucking killed, is a non-zero number. Gotcha. Get fucked on, you stupid fucking monsters. Christ, this is not fun. This is not fun. Like, dude, there's a boss that we fought earlier. Get this. This character that we're doing a mission for now. Okay, do you want to know how ridiculous she is? The Dark Elf character? This is spoilers if you don't want to know, but I'm going to spoil it because we've already passed it in my playthrough. So she's a caster, right? Which means that she plays keep away. She has a spell where she fires out a cluster of skulls that home in on you, and their homing is really fucking strong. Like, they can do 180s. She has a thing where she does, like, a wreath of them and shoots them one at a time at you. She's got a lightning stab that she can do either as a single stab or a 3-hit stab. She has a fire attack that launches a wave of fire at you, and she can follow it up with, like, up to 4 circle AoEs on the ground that do fire damage if you stand in them and don't dash out of the way. She has a lightning attack where she just electrifies the ground in up to 4 places, and the 4th one is twice as big. And she can give herself a shield. Now, some of her attacks, like the AoE ones, if you hit her during them, it will interrupt the cast. But she can give herself a shield that takes, like, about 10 full hits to break the shield, and doesn't even stagger her if you break it. And you can't interrupt her spell casting when she does that. And that's phase 1. That's phase 1. And this whole time she's playing keep away. She also does have melee attacks. So while this is happening, she can also be meleeing you, and she can do plunge attacks, where she jumps up into the air and does plunges with big AoEs. When you get her to 50%, she teleports to the other side of the room, and she shoots off 3 waves of, like, 5 clusters of dark fucking magic bullshit at you in a row, also homing, by the way, and summons an add to the fight, which has an charge attack, an 8-hit combo, an AoE spell. He can summon 2 adds that attack. The big sword guys, he can summon those that each do 1 attack. And he's got, I think, another, like, 2-hit combo. Plus, he can fucking fly away and do spellcaster shit. After you kill him, you have to fight her again, and she has all of her previous abilities, plus the ability to summon 3 different sets of adds. She can either summon 4 archers or 1 rogue who goes invisible and can do a plunge attack which grabs you and stabs you into the ground, or she can summon 3 dog enemies, and she can do all of this bullshit whenever the fuck she feels like it. Plus, she has another AoE attack that's like continuous like shadow damage all over the entirety of the fucking arena. And she can have the shield up while she does this so that you can't stop that from happening. All of this is happening in a single boss fight. So she has 3 different types of elemental debuff she can do, because when she does the plunge attack, it can do whatever heft is. I don't know what heft is. She can do 3 different debuff attacks, plus her melees, plus the fucking homing attacks, plus she can shield herself so you can't interrupt her attacks, plus she has a big ad phase, plus she has additional ad phases and like arena-wide AoEs that she can do. All of this shit. It's so much. And she's a mid-game boss. It's not even an end-game boss. So, every single fucking fight in this is you fighting for your life. And we talked about it a couple of times before, where it's like, if they had any boss and they removed one mechanic, if they removed the shield, everything else would be fine. If they removed her debuffs, everything else would be fine. If they removed the ads, everything else would be fine. All of those things combined is what makes the problem, but removing any one of them would make the fight feel okay. Alright, let's see what boss we're fighting.
You know us, and still you try to defy us.
Remember when I said she could summon a Reaper ad and phase in the 50% mark? This guy. 4, 5, 6, 8. I missed one. Oh, it's a 9-hit combo. I'm sorry. Ooh, we got really lucky there. Really fucked up my timing on this. Wait, 10 hits after breaking the barrier, the boss still have stagger immunity? Yeah, like, you have to break the shield, and then you're still, like, she has a white so there's 2 kinds of stamina bars in this game, right? I'm not even targeting, so I'm having trouble dodging because it's not targeting. Dude. I couldn't target the boss, so I was just dodging in random directions. So, hi, K-Ruby. So, there's 2 kinds of stamina bars in this game. You might notice that this particular boss has a kind of a bluish-red stamina bar. Those ones don't refill until you empty it. So, when you empty the stamina bar, the boss gets staggered, you get a big attack, right? So, certain bosses have these blue ones, and those ones go from 100 to 0 once you get the stagger, and they're no longer staggered, even whether you get the brutal attack or not. If you don't get the attack, the timer runs out, they get their stamina back to 100, and you start over. Humanoid-type enemies, like the boss that I was talking about a minute ago, or any of the other human types, have a white stamina bar. That white stamina bar can recharge if you aren't doing damage, and if they aren't attacking. So sometimes they'll teleport to the other side of the room, or they'll just dash out of your attack, and your sword will swing straight through, and they just start regenerating their stamina. It can be really frustrating. So you have to break her shield, and if you break the shield, it doesn't, like, it's still doing damage to her, but she's still got that stamina bar that will regenerate, and because she's a caster, she plays Keep Away. Sounds like a raid boss meant for 5 people. Yup. Every boss in this is just a slog. I'm sorry, I was drinking. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, I'm just gonna... Timing was way off there. My timing was terrible. Okay. I thought that was a different attack combination. My bad. Timing was wrong. But yeah, see how his purple health bar, or his purple stamina bar is not coming back? Oh, the fucking dog is still alive? Jesus Christ. Sorry. Yeah, this is a dungeon fighter game, yeah. Oh, great. So these ads are not going away. Wonderful. Who thought this was a good idea? Every boss should have a weakness to make a fight against. So we talked about this when we were fighting Traka, right? And I talked about this earlier today. I think it was before you guys came in. But like, I used to play World of Warcraft. 2 break bars, I guess. I used to play World of Warcraft, right? And they had the rock, paper, scissors mentality. And so I played a warrior. You can probably guess that. I played a warrior. Warriors were... You had 2 charges, or like charge and intercept, but it was pretty easy to kite you. Because you only had those on a cooldown. And back in the day, you know, charge could only be used out of combat, so... But like, so a mage's entire gimmick was that they were a glass cannon. They could kite really well, and they had a couple of escape buttons, but if you caught them, just fucking hands around their neck squeezing until they stop moving, right? And so my personal philosophy is that if a boss is playing keep away a lot, they should have less health, or they should take significant damage when you catch them, because they have a lot of escape mechanics. Kinky, yes. Right? So your goal as a melee class is to catch them. Their goal is to stay away from you while plinking at you with caster bullshit. But if you catch them, you should be able to put in a fuck ton of damage before they can escape your wrath, because you've spent all of your skills to catch up to them. And this game just doesn't give a fuck about that kind of thing. I don't know why they thought. Why is it not... Why was I not facing him? Like, what the fuck? Why was I twisted off to the side like that? What the fuck? It was so fucking weird. Why are the dogs here? Okay, that's fine. Less fine. Okay. God, he's got so much health, though. Okay. So we just have to interrupt the summons. That's the gimmick of this fight. Way too early there, that's on me. Need to heal. Oh, this fucking guy. That breakbar for the damage window is way too small. Everything about this game is just frustrating. It's just so goddamn frustrating. Because again, every fight is like, oh hey, what if we had this really cool idea and then added one too many mechanics? Like, there doesn't need to be ads in this fight. There doesn't. Like, we don't need the ads. Like, why is the dog here? Dude. The timing... The timing for the parry is so tight. It's like 6 frames. Don't do the thing that you're doing. Heal. One additional attack I was not expecting. Okay, we got the stupid ad done. This game's gonna give me a repetitive stretch injury. Like, my whole body clenches when I'm doing these blocks. I'm not kidding. My entire body is tensed up for this shit. Can I level up yet? Okay, so, yes. If you're gonna backseat me. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Let's go deal with that. Alright, we got both dogs down. Fucking hell. Okay, I didn't take any damage, but the timing was dog shit there. Might as well just fucking die, I guess. See, like, another problem is, like, why does this dude have so much health? Nah, it was on me. I got greedy there again. Dude, just let me fucking dodge. Why am I not getting any brink dodges? Kamikaze 3007, thank you for the follow. I dodged, but okay. Welcome in. Too soon. Not this fucking guy again. I cannot with this shit. Trying to deal with both of them at the same time? No, fuck off. There's no heal? Yeah. I am physically heating. Okay, I need to open the office door again. And if my cat screams at me, I will lock him in the bedroom. Oh, God, my butt. I'm so... Because I'm overheating. Because it's so hot in here. The temperature difference between the office right now and the hallway, because the PC is running, is like 10 degrees. And I swear to God, if my cat comes in here and screams at me, I am locking him in my bedroom because I am not dealing with his bullshit anymore. He has full food and water. There is no reason for him to be upset. Okay. No mage has this much health for sure. Yeah, no. You need a big soft bed and plushies to relax. No, I just need the game to be fucking not bullshit. Like... The biggest problem, this dude does not need this much health. He also doesn't need to summon ads. He's already fucking aggressive as shit. That should not have hit me. This is another problem, is that if you miss one of these, if you mistime the block at all, the next 5 hits are going to hit you no matter what, right? If you mistime it, it doesn't matter. You're just done. And that sucks. Because when you only have 6 fucking frames to do anything with, how did both of those hit me? Explain to me how both of those hit me through my dodge. The game wants you to be aggressive, but it punishes you for being aggressive. I timed that poorly. That one's on me. Target him, please. Thank you. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. I took damage from that. That fucking special attack, and I'm the one that took damage. to get out of the corner. I feel like this is one of those things where, like... Ah, you again. I have no heals right now. Don't ever, ever, ever say you can do it or you got this or anything like that. Because the game can fucking hear you and it knows. It knows. It knows. It listens. And it knows how to fuck you up. Okay, I need to check something. I'm actually gonna go and cheat. Because my patience is done. What the hell is this thing's name? I want to know if there are elements that I can use that are, I don't know, like, it does almost no damage, right? Like, a lot of my attacks are doing, like, 20 damage, right? Yeah, no, I found it. I wanted to know if there was, like, is there, like, an element that I can use that it's weak to, but it doesn't look like it, which is like, dude, come on. It needs to have weakness to something, right? It needs to have some kind of weakness, because a lot of my attack... Like, the only time I'm really getting any damage on it... The only time I'm really getting any good damage is when I get the 10 and 13k from the brutal attacks. During the normal attacks, it's just like 10 damage, 13 damage, 27 damage. You know, it's not much. It's not really worth it. So I'm constantly, like, on the defensive. I continue to not feel like a barbarian. I don't feel like a berserker. I feel like I have to be a plinky little rogue waiting for my time to strike. I want to feel like a badass. I don't want to feel like a little piss baby waiting for a chance to attack. Like, are you seeing? I'm doing at max 101 damage. Let's see. Fire? +1 damage. Did you see that, chat? It does, ooh, +10, +14. Ow. Now listen, an extra 1 damage here and there does make a difference, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. Hi, Max. How are you doing, Max? Just woke up. Good morning. What the fuck was that video game? What was that? I hit and it just like dashed around. I don't know what the... hate this game. What time is it? Okay, we've only got a couple more attempts before it's end time. But Jesus Christ, does this suck. You mess up the timing on one, and you're just fucked. I don't feel like a berserker. Missed all of those, and the game just goes, meh. But see, that's the only time I'm doing any real damage is when I get the brutal attack. So it's literally just stand here and fuck around, you know? What the fuck? I love the fucking annoying. Like, why does the dog need to exist? Why is the dog there? Okay, dealt with the archers at least. I gotta deal with this shit. Now I gotta worry about... Maybe it's just a visual bug? What the what would be a visual bug? Okay, let's try something. Let's see if maybe lightning does something. Wait. Earth attributes... Water. Let's see what happens if we put water in this guy. What would be a what would be a visual bug? I don't remember what my question was. All I know is that I'm not having fun. And anytime I'm playing this game, I'm not having fun. Dude, we were doing so well, too. +1 damage, great. Okay, so what we're learning is that the elemental additions don't really do much. There's basically no reason to use them. And there's no reason to use the Blade Phantom form, because we need to be able to, like... Dude. You guys can see down in the corner, right there, right? You see me hitting the button. However, the monster is already slain. Do they stand up with notices? No, they're still there. No, there's nothing here that's a visual bug like that. There's no monsters that are fake alive. Trust me, that's not what's happening. Fucking hell. What happens if you don't do it? He eventually just gets his stamina back, and I don't get the 20k damage. Ow. The dog is absolutely unnecessary. It's just there to fuck you up. I don't need these fucking archers. No, but no, the stun timer will run out and he will get back to normal without you getting the damage in. That's all that happens, is you just lose your chance for an extra attack and you don't get it back. Fuck's sake. But yeah, no, the timer just runs the clock. And punch. Damn it, I timed it wrong. But like, this doesn't feel like a Berserker, you know? So he's got like this big fucking shield around him. You see it, like when I hit him, it does like that red circle. Do you see it? And I'm wondering if that's like, if there's a gimmick to get rid of that. Ow. Because if I could get rid of that, like, I'm thinking that's what's, you know, lowering my damage to the single digits. Well, triple digits, I guess. We got rid of the fuckboy. Out of stamina. No. Fuck you. gotta avoid that. Get stamina back. Motherfucker, again. Fuck! Why? Who the fuck designed this?